Hello gamers! Jack deals massive damage to elites and bosses. He gets much more materials from the normal enemies. There are much less enemies, but they have much more health and much more damage. And the way to get Jack is actually pretty difficult, so I don't think many people actually have this guy. So yeah, today's question: can we beat Brotato with Jack? And we have our guns. We're gonna have guns. Lots and lots of guns. We need to keep in mind the very special trait of this guy. Lots of health on the enemies. This is actually a big problem. So we need to be doing a lot of base damage on our weapons and have a roster of weapons to actually be able to deal with enemies appearing as fast as they're appearing. And the reason for it: enemies have a lot of health, so if they're not killed, they will build up on the screen, and that's not great. Ooh, can we kill that? Can we kill that? No. The other thing, armor, let's not have that, let's have crit chance, that's actually the best. A laser gun is going to be the weapon of choice to kill the beefiest enemies, because the laser gun has massive base damage, absolutely colossal. And it is going to be the biggest instrument in absolutely obliterating the boss. Keep in mind that the boss has much more health. Well, on the bright side, the extra health of the boss is not going to matter, because I do have the health completely offset by the massive damage boost against bosses, and there are actually items that boost the damage against bosses, so yeah. It's going to be majestic. So much damage, instantly. Melee actually don't want, range damage do want. Critical do want. Oh, yes, that, another laser gun. And straight up, let's get just upgraded. We need to make sure we're able to one-shot that one beefy enemy. At least once. And laser is actually the best at doing that. Having 6 lasers is actually a good thing as well. Thanks to all that damage. So, I have shotgun to push away the enemies, I have the revolver to kill the small fry eventually whenever it's upgraded, and I do have the laser to actually destroy whatever the big enemy is near me. As much as I can. It's actually not enough to kill the loot goblin, apparently. He do be gobbling. He do be goblin. Now let's have more attack speed, and ooh, purple range, nice. Thieves dagger I don't want, I don't actually want any of this. Oh, another laser gun, absolutely take that. And minus enemies. So I do get minus 75% enemies, so having the white flag is going to make it even less, even better. Now, of course, in the long run, I'm actually going to suffer for it, because I will not be getting levels and I will not be getting materials. But there are ways around that as well. You see, if I have the tree item, and then I have the luck to go with that, I'll get boxes. And there's an item that gives you experience and material when you get boxes. So that is actually the way to counteract this reduction of enemies. And in addition, on top of that, there's yet another item that reduces the amount of enemies even further, so we're going to only have 10% of enemies. And trust me, it is going to be plenty, because the enemies ain't dying. That's the theme here. Enemies ain't dying. We have our luck, we have another tree, good stuff. And actually the lumberjack. The lumberjack shot is going to be quite special, because you see, trees also have health. And because of the passive, the trees have much more health. And you see, I am not strong enough to one-shot the trees with my normal weapons, but the lasers, oh, they do damage. And damage they do indeed, and quite a lot. Okay, crit chance, let's take that, and let's take trees down one hit. This is going to be... I actually want the mass, but I shouldn't take it. I was going to pick up... ooh, this is good. Chance to double the value of picked up materials is also great. So now I do one-shot the trees all the time. And I'm actually coming up on the amazing, amazing wave 9, which is going to have a lot of weak enemies. Oh, tree. One-shot the tree, done. Wave 9 will have a lot of weak enemies, and most importantly, lots and lots of materials. We love that. We want that. Okay, we get lifesteal, and we get range damage, fantastic, and attack speed as well. Ooh, and upgrades, upgrades right there. Big damage. Now this is also going to be quite spectacular, minus enemy speed. If I pair it up with the tooth, the enemies are not going to be reaching me at all. This is great. There are going to be much less enemies, and the enemies that will be there are going to be really slow. Which means I can just exist somewhere on the sideline and just unload onto them. Which is usually the best thing you can do. And yes, enemies do much more damage, so I have to be really careful and not get hit at all, because I just took one hit. And half of my face was erased from existence, and it was really painful, and I don't want that to happen again. Alright, 3 levels and 1 item, and it's a decent one. Let's get armor, because I have no defense at all. And slow enemies, I don't want repos, because it's not gonna do the thing I wanted to do. We can get an upgraded shotgun, that's a good thing. Combine. Do have elemental damage? I don't. So let's not lock the flamethrower, even though I do like the flamethrower. So now we're going to have trees converted into turrets. I do have a little bit of engineering. Actually, 4 is not enough to do anything, but if I happen to have the tooth, which slows the enemies on hit, that's actually going to apply to turrets. And that is pretty much the reason I have the tree to turrets conversion. I hope to get the tooth, and if I do get the tooth, it will be great. Because I can be ways away from the enemies, and the enemies are going to be slowed by the turrets. And they are never going to be reached. They are not going to reach me. At all. Ever. Oh, hello there. That's a 3 crate right there. That's a 4 crate. Alright, and we got this, and we got engineering. Nah. Ooh, piercing. And dodge, a little bit of dodge goes a long way, as they say. And more luck, nice, and more experience gain, which is going to help. Yeah, these beefy enemies, they should take a lot to kill. Oh, they do a lot of damage too. Let's not touch one. Something tells me I need to somehow, some way increase my damage, because this is not good enough. Like, look at the big enemies. And later on they're going to be buffed, and they're going to be charging at me, so yeah, this is not good enough. Ooh. I think we're having a bit of a problem. Ooh. And maybe a life-threatening one. Very dangerous. Damage minus armor, sure. Damage, sure. More trees, sure. Range, sure. And SMG. Actually, SMG is a good idea. Projectile piece for additional target, nice. Okay, I think we solved quite a few of our problems, because you see, SMG has a very quick attack speed. And it's going to help push away these enemies, along with the shotgun. So I think we should be somewhat safe. Well, maybe not completely safe. Alright, we have another thing, and the explosion damage, let's take that. Ooh, attack speed while standing still, this is great. And more criticals, and more of this, and more of that. Ooh, damage at the end of the wave, yes. I can't afford it though. I could sell something, like I have nothing to sell. I can sell the SMG, it dealt 3000 damage actually. I shouldn't sell the SMG. SMG is actually quite good. I have minus 13% movement speed, this is not good. Ah, I need to fix that. Immediately. Okay, and another wave down. Ooh, that's a good one. And that's a good one. Oh my, where may we saved here? Armor, let's have this, let's have experience gain, that's not bad. Upgrade revolver, upgrade the laser gun. I think we're onto something here. Our damage do be very good. Okay, and another wave, and we have another great item. Look at us, we're getting the good stuff. Melee damage, don't need that. I kind of want to do these things. Oh, another one. Okay, more range damage, more range. And one of these jack-in-the-boxes. crit do I have? I have 22%. Well, enemies are getting one shot. This is the best. Jack is absolutely jacked. He's great. And mind you, I don't deal bonus damage to normal enemies. My damage is not even buffed in any way. And this is on top of enemies having much more health than normal. I am in fact brutally powerful, and more health, more rerolls, and more crit chance. Minus damage though, that's not great. Elemental damage and luck, yes, take that. Range damage, range, and turrets. Do I want a turret? Let's just take one of them. I still haven't fixed my movement speed, which might become a problem. Now, I do have a wonder bot hovering around my face, which is to say, most of my body is my face. Yeah. So the wonder bot is going to slow the enemies for me. And this is something I do very much enjoy. So maybe this is going to be sufficient to counteract my massive movement speed impairment. Exactly. But maybe not as much on the charging enemies. Charging enemies will become a problem. I need more movement speed. I need that right now. I need that yesterday. But yeah, look at my materials. My materials are quite something. Harvesting minus damage. Nah. How about a little bit more movement speed? Oh, 6%, not bad. Just take everything. Ooh, range. More speed minus range. Yes, please. 69 health. Nice. Alright, another way we have plus range damage. Fantastic, fantastic. Can we have more movement speed? Yes. And now with the beam, you have a positive movement speed, which is great. Ooh. Well, I think we're getting the good stuff from this wave. That was extremely satisfying. I found some decent items. I mean, the items are only going to be there for like 2 ways. But that's fine, that's fine. So in this wave, I kind of have to earn as much money as possible. But then, if only I had the Sift Relic. Yeah, Sift is yet another channel, if you didn't know. So Sift Relic allows me to pick up all the materials across the map all the time. So I won't have to run after materials, they'll just fly towards me. Which means I will be able to just stand still in the middle. And it is wonderful. I like standing still in the middle. Alright, useless item, good item, and I mean range. Let's take range or let's take damage. I am not sure. Maybe armor, maybe range. Let's take range. And harvesting. Harvesting is not bad. So Sift Relic, this, I can't actually get this. Okay, let's toss the old and get in with the new, out with the old, standing still. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Yes. Okay, we stand still. So now everything is going to fly towards me, which is great, which is fantastic. I don't care about the health pickers because I do so much damage, nothing is ever going to reach me, nothing is ever going to damage me. And now I don't even have to care about running after the materials because I pick up all the materials automatically. We have officially streamlined the game to perfection. Oh, actually, we shouldn't stand still because big enemies, they hurt. They hurt quite a lot. Oh, 24 damage. My face is in shambles. Let's not have that. Very dangerous. But look at our money count. Holy cow. Let's have a little bit of dodge. Yeah, crit chance 9%. Don't mind if I do. And a shotgun, red shotgun. We got all the good stuff at the very end. Holy cow, I didn't upgrade any of my lasers though. this may become a bit of a problem. So okay, let's go into wave 20. The boss is not gonna die quickly, I already know that, because it has plus 50% health. That is a lot. That is a very large amount. That is really substantial. So massive. Ow. Very large. And I don't even have movement speed slowing, mind you. I mean, the boss is going to die eventually. That is certain. I'm getting the good stuff. I'm getting materials. Now, how much does this give me? So max health for every 100 materials. Only get 2 max health. But it helps. I'm sure it does. Like 2 max health is actually nothing. And I'm just being a little bit dramatic. A very tiny bit. And we're gonna kill the boss anytime soon. Like, I get all the other enemies, but do you mind dying? Like, I'm starting to age here. Die, please. Ow, my face, that hurts. Done. And what did we unlock? A giant belt. A giant belt which looks suspiciously like the giant's belt ring from Black Desert Online, the video game. A critical hits deal 10% of an enemy current health as bonus damage, 1% for bosses in elites. Holy mother of God. That is powerful. Now, if you're watching this far, why are you not subscribed? And if you are subscribed or not subscribed, I appreciate everybody. Thank you for watching this far. And write in the comments, giant belt. Or is that actually Black Desert Online? Right, Black Desert Online. That's how I should watch till the end. Yeah, this literally looks like the giant's belt. It's a ring for giants, but it's actually a necklace in the video game because giants are massive. Yeah, and see you in the next one.